Welcome back to Elite Dangerous with the Rudeman, and I am in the Ito Orbital Station in Rhea. That's the name of the system. And I'm in the passenger lounge to get ready to take some jobs to deliver some people. And I want to make a little bit of money. I'm up to 404 million credits. And I want to see what I can do here today. Let's see, we've got a few jobs here. I'm looking at the ones that are only one jump away. So let's just grab this. This one doesn't pay very much. It only pays 79,000 credits, but it's only one jump away. Let's see if we can grab this. Okay, now I'm checking to make sure there's no criminal activity going on here, and there doesn't seem to be. So we're going to take that, put them in this cabin. Let's look at this one's one jump away, 6 aid workers. Let's take that one, maybe. Yeah, okay. We'll grab that. There's a few more people. This one is too far away. That's one jump. It's a little bit better. 223,000. What's that one? Is that a criminal? Is that why that's so high? Yep, criminal. I don't want to take the criminals because if you get scanned by the station, they blow you out of the water. And I don't want that to happen. So let's see here. 15 business, 222,000. We're going to take that one. And then let's jump to the next one. This one is too far away. Boy, it pays good though. Alright, there's some refugees. We're going to take a few of those. Okay, now there's 8 prisoners of war. Now you remember we're in a civil war here. So they're going to want us to transport prisoners to another location. So we'll take that. And we also have refugees that want to get the heck out of here. So we'll take in those too. Okay, now I want to go over and get our special guest today. Ram Odin just logged in. Ram's my second account, and she hasn't done much in the way of carrying passengers, so she's going to be mentored today. We're going to put her in a mentor position, and she's going to take over my second chair. So let's wait for her to beam in.
Telepresence crew member connected.
All right, there's our acknowledgement from the ship. We do have a new crew member. Ain't she cute? This is Ram Odin, and she's going to be kind of watching us today, riding along with us. She'll make a little bit of money doing this too. Now, Ram is my second account, so I've got 2 computers running right now. Ram's on one of them, and but if that was a friend of yours, you can ride along with the friend. And whatever you're doing, if you're making money, you get a share of it. So also another way to make money if you're playing with other people, if you're playing with a friend, is to put them in a wing. If you guys are in a wing, and let's say you're transporting goods from one location to another, if you're both transporting in your separate ships to one location, because you're in a wing, you get a bonus. Alrighty, if we look at our transactions here, we've got multi-crew session report, and that's because we've got Ram Odin with us today. She's mentoring with us. And then as far as the missions go, I've got 5 prisoners of war. I need to transport this person, 22 refugees. Transport that person, 11 refugees, 13 prisoners, 3 tourists, 3 protesters, 6 tourists, 10 aid workers, 14 protesters, 8 refugees, 8 prisoners of war, 5 refugees, 15 business people, 6 aid workers, 5 business people, and all of those people are only going, well, there's 3 or 4 systems involved here, but they're only one jump away, each one of them. So hopefully this will be uneventful. We do have a general on board, though, and I might have a little bit of trouble with that. Somebody's already offered me to take some of my refugees and make them slaves. I'm going to refuse that. I don't want to have anything to do with slavery. And so let's do... hang on, though. Let me see. Which one should I do first? Left panel? One of them had a change. The prisoners of war. Talia Fields. Is that the general? That's the general to Moresby Dock in the Amun system. Because she's a general, there may be somebody looking for her, and we're likely to get attacked. So I want to do that one first. Close the map.
Exiting map.
Transfer the con.
Affirmative. Checking all systems. Ignition. Power diverted to shields. Engines online. Standby. Launch.
Ascending to 30 meters. Retracting modules, handing you the con.
All right, let's get ready for a little adventure.
Half impulse.
Now, the lower video is Ram's point of view. The one on the left would be my point of view, Rudeman's point of view.
Full impulse.
Change camera.
Transferring power to engines.
Full impulse. Engaging.
System jump.
Preparing for jump.
Moon is our first location.
3, 2, 1.
Exiting hyperspace.
Full impulse.
Maximum impulse engaging.
All right, let's see if we can get there without getting attacked. Not very far away. All right, here we go. Looks like somebody's after this guy. Half impulse.
Half impulse.
Oh, I'm gonna overshoot. Darn it. All right, so in my hurry to get there without getting interdicted, I was going a little bit too fast, overshot my destination. Let's get her back in our sights and see if we can get in there. Something just popped in next to us. It might not be anything, but you never know.
Incoming mission critical.
Holy crud. Disengage.
Supercruise drive disengaging.
Alright, let's get into this station.
Lacey, Romeo, Uniform Delta. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
Stop engines.
All stop.
Request docking.
Sending docking request.
Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 39er. Automated docking confirmed.
Would you like me to lower the landing?
Change camera. Change camera.
Docking completed. Power down systems.
Change camera.
All right, let's get rid of this general. Get into the passenger lounge here. Now we're at 404 million credits. Let's see what we get out of this.
Incoming mission critical.
Oh, give me a break. All right. That's the general.
Incoming message.
Okay. Now, if you notice that dropping off those people, I'm now at a 405 million. Let's refuel. And let's get to our next destination. Let me take a look at what all this noise is up here. Okay, public company reputation change. We're now cordial. Cool. Passenger disembarked. Passengers disembarked. You get an email every time that happens. Every time you drop somebody else off. Now they want me to eliminate enemies. I'm not in it for that. You get a bonus for doing it, but I just want to get my destination and drop off my people without getting my ship blown up. So, left panel. Let's hit our next one. What is this one? 3 protesters. Where do they want to go now? All right, let's get them there. Okay, there is where we need to go. Young Arsenal, set a course. Transfer the con.
Affirmative. Checking all systems. Initiating. Loading configuration. All systems prepared. Stand by. Launch.
Ascending, retracting
Clamps
modules,
retracted.
handing you
Hard
the
when ready, Commander.
Half impulse.
half impulse.
Power to engines.
Max engines.
Full impulse.
Full impulse. Engaged.
Boost engines.
Afterburners.
Engage Super Cruise.
Drives. Engaging.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Young Arsenal. That's our next destination. Look at that planet to the right over there. Isn't it pretty? It looks like a marble. We're going to get a closer look at it, I think, once we get to this planet. Maybe not. We're going to be landed on this planet here. Quarter impulse.
1/4 impulse.
I can't wait till the time they're going to let us, and I don't know if they ever will, land on a planet with atmosphere. Right now you can only land on a planet that doesn't have an atmosphere. Now you notice that planet in the distance. It does look like a marble. It's pretty. This one's kind of pretty in its own way too. And there's our destination just below us. I love landing on planets. It's a lot of fun.
DeLacy, Romeo, Uniform, Delta. This is Federal Flight Control. Please request docking permission before landing.
Stop engines.
Stop all thrusters.
Request docking.
Asking now.
External camera.
Access approved. Proceed to landing.
I like my pretty blue engines. So, you can purchase stuff with this game if you want to. I'm talking real money. There's hardly any games anymore that you play that they don't want your real money. But yeah, you can buy stuff. I actually paid for the blue colored engines. You can have red, green. I have several colors. This ship kind of has a blue theme to it, so I use blue on this one. I use purple on Ram's Anaconda. I haven't spent a lot of money on Ram's account. I spend a lot of money on Rudeman's account. But I don't know. You fly around long enough and it makes it kind of fun if you have different things. And we're here. External camera. All right, let's turn in our passengers. Dropping off 10 aid workers.
Incoming message.
And dropping off 3 protesters.
Incoming message.
Alrighty, we're done at this station. Transfer the con?
Affirmative. Stand by. Checking all systems. Ignition. Loading configuration. Engines Online. Stand by. Launch.
Ascending,
Ship release.
retracting
Climb to
modules,
escape altitude.
handing you the con.
Full impulse.
Impulse.
Power to
Engage.
engines.
Powering engines.
Are you ready to jump?
Boost engines.
Boosting engines.
System jump.
Preparing for jump. Fasten your seatbelts! Maximum velocity.
That's Vasco. He's quite the character.
Exiting hyperspace.
You may be wondering why I don't do the criminals. I mentioned earlier I don't take the criminals. They pay pretty good, and if you're a really good pilot, it's not that big a deal. What you need to do is you will get, if they scan you at the station before you land, you will get blown up. Because if there's somebody wanted. Oh,
Targeting highest
here we
threat.
go. Here we go.
All stop.
Okay, so I'm not going to fight. I don't
Awaiting
want to take the
orders,
risk.
albeit it feels a little strange.
Scan detected.
I'm just going to run. It's quicker to run, and it's less of a risk. If I get into a dogfight and I lose, I'm going to lose all the missions that I've got, anything I've accumulated. Plus, it's going to cost me about $7 million to get my ship back. It's faster and easier just to run. Getting back to the criminals, you have to line yourself up with the station. Rush in as fast as you can before they scan you. Stop without hitting the other end of the station, and you can do it. Now, the thing of it is, there still is a risk, because if you make one mistake and you do get scanned, then, yeah, we're going to get blown
Federal
up.
Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land.
Request docking.
Docking request code sent. Stand by.
Stop engines.
Scan detected.
Stop all thrusters. I'll transfer power to shields.
Request approved. Vector for approach to landing pad 09er. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Scan detected.
All right, let's see now. As we turn towards the station, you'll see what I'm talking about. You've got that, what they call a letterbox. That's the entrance to the station. There it is right there. Now, I'm too close. As soon as I get close enough...
Advise, traffic restrictions are in place. Maintain safe separation.
All right, as soon as I get close enough, it's going to scan me. What you have to do... There was the scan. What you have to do is you have to stay back from the station, line up to that letterbox there, go as fast as you can into that station without hitting anything. Slam the brakes on once you get inside there so you don't hit the other side of the station, and you'll be okay. You're trying to beat that scan. Now, if everything goes right, you can do it. But if something goes wrong, like you miss that thing, you hit the side of the station or whatever, you're going to get scanned and you're going to get blown up. To me, it's not worth the risk. You do get paid a lot more, but
Landing successful. Ship secured.
I usually just take the easy route. Okay, 3 tourists disembarking.
Incoming message.
All right, set our destination. Got a couple of stops in this system. One planetary. Let's jump to that one first. Kirk's Inheritance. I've been there before. Many times. Let's mark that. Plot the course. Out of the map. And let's get out of here. Transfer the con.
Affirmative. Checking all systems. Pre-launch diagnostic checks. Power diverted to shields. Power to engines. Hold on to the cat.
Affirmative. 30 meters. You have the con. Landing modules retract.
Yeah, if you look at that letterbox there, it's not as big as it looks.
Incoming mission critical message.
Half impulse?
Half impulse.
Or it looks
engaging.
smaller than it is. I don't know. Either one or the other. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You got to remember, this is a very large ship. Power to engines.
Power to engines.
Full impulse.
Maximum impulse. Engaged.
Boost engines.
Afterburners.
Scan detected.
System jump.
Preparing for jump.
Incoming mission critical message.
Eliminate enemies. No, thank you. That's just waste my time. You get a bonus, but it's not that big a deal. Alright, we're coming into Kirk's Inheritance. Request docking.
Asking now.
Stop engines.
All stop.
Landing authorized. You are clear for approach to pad 1-2. Clear for automated approach vector.
I can lower the gear for you now.
And we're coming down. Alright, I'm looking forward to a nice soft landing here. Don't disappoint.
500 meters from touchdown.
I'm lazy. I can land this thing. I'm just lazy. I just let the ship do it. Alright, we have arrived. Kirk's Inheritance.
Contact. Systems offline.
Alright, let's refuel. Get to the passenger lounge. 8 refugees.
Incoming message.
Anything else? Looks like that's it. Only one drop off here. Let's get rid of this message. And let's get the heck out of here. Okay, we have another station we can go to.
Ascending retracting
Ship
modules.
detached complete.
Handing you the
Time to
com.
exit altitude when ready.
Alright, full impulse. Let's
Full impulse.
I think I hit the landing pad a little bit. You head up to a 90-degree angle. I think I angled a little bit too low and hit the station. Power to engines. Thank God for shields.
Diverting power to engines.
Engage Super Cruise.
Engaging cruise. slowing to
Be
a
on
full
the lookout
engine
for
stop.
other vessels in the area.
Okay,
Okay, Commander, land on pad
I'd recommend
39.
powering shields for landing.
as you've
Assisted
probably
docking initiated.
already noticed, I've been cutting out a lot of the space travel, just for time's sake and sake of boredom. I mean, it's funner for me because I get to fly, but to just watch all that space flight,
Scan detected.
it only gets excited if you get interdicted once in a while.
Would you like to lower the landing modules?
Little view from the bottom there. Vesalius.
Docking completed. Deploying ground crew.
All right, let's go to the lounge, and we've got a couple of places to drop off here. 13 prisoners,
Message.
and let's see what else.
Incoming message.
All right, lots of prisoners to this station.
Incoming message.
Afterburners.
And we're off again. System jump. I kind of skipped the takeoff there.
Clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to go back to my old way of passenger hauling, and that is to grab one station and travel to it. This jumping and jumping and jumping gets a bit much. All right, here we are. Corellius. Or, I guess so. Corellius. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Docking confirmed. Securing ship.
Alrighty, quick refuel. Passenger lounge. Passenger's impatient. We'll get there, don't worry about it. Picky passengers. Okay, 5 business people. Wow, there's 4 places to turn in here. This may take the rest of my deliveries here, because there's 2 here.
Message. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Uh-oh, my cargo hold is full. Okay, so I'm going to have to go empty the cargo hold. Let's go to the community commodities market. And let's see, we've got 16 items. Let's sell those 8. There's 4 more there. Let's sell those. And the other 4 right there. Sell those. And let's get back to the passengers. Okay, 5 refugees.
Incoming message.
Alright, next station. Or next department.
Incoming message.
Some more tourists. Next department. 11 refugees.
Incoming message.
And the last department. The Hand Gang. 18 rebels.
Incoming
Let's see, 6
message.
aid workers. And 14 protesters.
Incoming message.
Wow. Had a big haul here. All right, let's get rid of all these emails. They're just telling us that our passengers have disembarked. Last one. All right. Left panel. see what we got left. Nothing. We're done. All right. We're finished. Transfer the con.
Acknowledged. Checking all systems. Initiating. Loading configuration. Diagnostics done. Standby. Launch.
Affirmative. 30 meters.
Clear
You have the
landing pad.
cover.
Regulate
Landing
speed
modules
to
retract.
outside the exclusion zone.
We'll take a shot of Ram taking her out. Half impulse.
Half impulse. Are you ready to jump?
Okay, well, this was for Ram's benefit.
Full impulse.
I've come to the conclusion, power to engines, that I probably shouldn't have taken all of those. We did a lot of jumping, and it took us a lot of time to do it. We only made about 4 million. If I choose all of the jobs going to one station, jump once and back again, system jump again and again and again, and the amount of time that I spent here doing all of these, I would have made much more than 4 million. So yeah, that was exciting, but it was for Ram's benefit. I think she's anxious to get started with delivering passengers now. I'll see you back in space next time I do an episode of Elite Dangerous. Thanks for watching.
Exit protocols engaged.
Full impulse.
Going to maximum.